Mate, welcome home, congratulations. How was the flight?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was awesome to get a business class flight home and sitting up there with all the fellow gold medalists. It was something that just tops off an awesome trip.
Mate, has it sunk in yet?
Yeah, it's starting to sink in now. We've had the medal for about a week, and we've done a bit of partying, and just really enjoyed the final week's experience, and the closing ceremony was just awesome.
How much of a relief was it, mate? I mean, you had 4 years to think about it. How much of a relief was it to get across the line, especially with a day to spare?
Yeah, it was huge. We've been sailing for 4 years, Ian and I've been doing probably another 4 or 5 before that to try and get to this point. And that's the feeling was when we crossed the line was just relief, and satisfaction. We've done a lot of hard work, and for nothing to go wrong this week and to have a race to spare was an amazing feeling.
To know that there was family and friends over there as well, such a good Aussie contingent on the shore as well.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had 40 or 50 people there watching us from Australia every day, and on the courses we were close to shore, every time you come in close to the shore and tack, you could hear them all cheering, and caught up with them every afternoon and evening, to have dinner, and it's just awesome to know you got that kind of support that's willing to pay the money to travel to see you sail, and there was no guarantee we were going to win, but they all had confidence in us.
Could you believe that the sailing team did so well? Did you guys think, wow, we'd be carrying the Aussie team to gold?
We didn't think we'd be carrying the Aussie team, but we came away with what we expected. We expected 3 golds, and we expected, one of the other teams to get a medal. And the match racing girls did an awesome job. They were so close to getting a gold, and had they have won, we would have had half the gold medals in the sailing team. And that's something we'd never expect. But we've just done our job. We knew we had the potential, and it was just awesome to see that all the teams did their job.
And mate, one of the other things you wanted to do was actually experience the Olympic sort of atmosphere, because last time you weren't there. Did you get a chance to do sort of opening ceremony, closing ceremony, and be around the athletes?
Yeah, it was good. Like I spent four different trips up to the village. When we showed up, we got the uniforms and spent a day just looking around the village and just soaking up that kind of atmosphere, and then up for the opening ceremony for 2 nights, and then as soon as we won the gold, we went up again for 2 more nights. So it was awesome to go up and meet a bunch of the athletes, because often the sailors are a bit left out, and we got to do the opening, which was just gave you that little bit of a buzz that we're doing something special here. And after 2 days we'd okay, let's do our job, and we went back to Weymouth and did the job and just kept ticking away. And then as soon as we finished it, we were back up to London just to meet all the other athletes and to have a great time. And it's something special. The Olympics doesn't happen that often, and we got the chance to get a gold medal and to have a good time.
And mate, no rest. You're back into it almost straight away.
Yeah, no rest. I go home tonight. Basically, drop one bag off, pick another bag up, and on a flight at 11 o'clock tomorrow off to San Francisco for the America's Cup. So I'd love to stay for a couple of weeks and have a break and just enjoy the moment. But I'll be back at the end of August, and I've got about a week or 2 then where I can hopefully catch up with all the friends that have been supporting me back home.
And finally, you and Goobs, no thoughts of plenty of thoughts of the next time. Rio already in your mind?
Yeah, we've had a few chats about it, and we always knew that we're quite young within the sport, and we're looking forward to the new challenge of going towards Rio, and we're in obviously a great position, and I think it's pretty special to be able to go and defend your gold medal. Malcolm Page did a great job this week defending his gold medal, and we'd like to be another Australian who can do that.
Mate, welcome home. Can you believe you're a gold medalist at the Olympics?
No, it's still sinking in. It's been a week since we've finished our event now, and still hasn't sunk in fully, I don't think, but it's starting to, and it's very exciting.
Mate, how was the flight home? Did you get to interact with a few other Olympians, especially moving with the gold medalists up the front?
Yeah, it was great. I met a few of them up the top there, and they're all really nice. Hannah Mears is a great person, and Alicia Coots, and all the rowers and kayakers, all great people.
Mate, take us back to Weymouth. I guess you guys had it in the bag a day early. Was it something that you expected? Was that the plan to try and get out in front as early as possible?
Our plan was always to be there at the end and be in contention, and we sort of we were going to try to do that by sailing really low risk, and it just panned out that because we were sailing low risk, everyone was making some big errors, and that's how we ended up with the points lead. We thought we'd just be around 1 and 2 at the end, and that was what we were hoping for. But to have a points lead like that going into the last days, it's great. It takes a lot of pressure off you, and yeah, we never expected it.
You knew going in that other people were going to be, I guess, chasing you guys, but you'd always said, look, the plan is they're going to have to sail and do something extraordinary to beat us. So I guess it was that consistency that you knew if you went out there and sailed consistently, they were going to have to do something special, but you guys were just too consistent.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying before. We were sailing very low risk. We were not really showing our hand too much, you know, like very conservative sailing. And we thought if we did that the whole way through the regatta, we might not be punching out bullets every day, but we'd be at least in the top, around 5 somewhere. And at the end of the day, in the 49er fleet, if you're around 5 every race, you're going to be there at the end.
Mate, the Kiwis gave you a little bit of a scare during the middle, but you pretty much got over the top of them by the end.
Yeah, they're our training partners, you know, and they've taught us a lot, we've taught them a lot, and I think it shows. We're sort of a step ahead of the rest of the world at the moment, it seems, and it's great that they had the success as well.
The support over there, tell us about that. You know, just looking at the coverage, there just always looked like there was a sea of Aussie flags on the shore, and you guys always had plenty of support, not just you guys, but the whole Aussie sailing team. Yeah,
we had probably 40 people from Wanji come over to watch us, and it was great. You know, it was the first time I've raced somewhere close enough to shore that you can actually hear a crowd. So whenever we're going around the top mark and you can hear people you know cheering for you, it's a good feeling.
Did you have a feeling for what was going on back at home? And when we had sort of cameras down there, Wanji Sailing Club was going nuts, the RSL club, and a few different houses around town. Did you have a concept of what was happening back here?
A few of my friends have posted pictures on my Facebook, and I've seen a few of like the decorations and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll have to get home and have a look for myself, I guess.
And mate, what happens now? Nate's off to the Americas Club. Do you get a bit of a break now?
Yeah, I get a little bit of a break. I've got to go up to Hamilton Island in a few days' time, and we go up there and we thank all the sponsors and patrons for the team, and we have a few days up there, and then I'll come back, and I've got a bit of time off until September. In September I go over to Chicago and do a yacht event over in Chicago.
And finally, we said it to Nath, you guys have obviously already started to talk about Rio. I heard Nath in his interview after the event saying, you know, the planning starts now, so as determined as ever to defend the gold medal?
Yeah, definitely. You know, Nate's got his America's Cup commitments for the next little bit, and you know, we'll let him. That's going to be his main priority for a little while. But after that, we'll definitely get back into it and hopefully defend our title.